Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my pregnancy and giving you just like what's been going on through the first trimester, leading into the second trimester. It's been a while. Oh goodness, it's been so long since I was able to update you guys. I had originally did an updated video and it did not record. So I hadn't had time to sit down and like breathe and record another one, but today I'm able to record a new video and I'm able to give you guys just an update of what's going on in the pregnancy. So today I am officially let me see, maybe for my pregnancy I have to pop up. I am 16 weeks and 6 days. So, oh goodness. I'm gonna just give you an update from like basically when I found out up until now. And then I probably want to do a week by week only because it's not much going excuse me. Okay, so I probably give you a week by, I don't want to give you a week by week because it's not much going on. Everything has been really good. So from the time I got pregnant, so week 1 through 7, I was sick. I was throwing up. I found out when I was in Bahrain that I was pregnant, and then when I got back into the States, I went to Florida to see my mom and my grandma. And during the time that I was visiting them, I was so sick. Like, I was throwing up. I couldn't hang out with my friends because I just did not feel good. So, and my first appointment, I was able to be seen while I was in Florida. And the biggest thing was my blood pressure. My blood pressure was high, so I had to figure out how to see what they could do to help me regulate it. Because most of you know, with AJ, after I had AJ, my postpartum, I had postpartum depression and anxiety, and my blood pressure never regulated. So from that point on, I was on blood pressure medicine. But because I was only seeing my primary care physician in Florida, she took me off of my blood pressure medicine because of the simple fact that she said that the medicine that I was on at the time could affect the pregnancy. So she immediately took me off of it, and then I had to wait in order to see an OB. So finally, I got in with the OB in Florida. They did not do any blood work on me. They just checked on the baby. The baby was doing good. At that point, I was like 5 weeks and like 6 days, and everything was looking good. The heart rate was 145, and it was good. They still hadn't put me on blood pressure medicine because they wanted to make sure by week, I think 8, that everything was still good, because at that moment, 5 weeks and 6 days, they could not see they only see the fetal pole. So I had to come back the next week. So I went back the next week, and that's when they seen a heartbeat, and it was 145. Okay, so they seen a heartbeat, and we was able to hear it, and everything was looking good. So by then, they put me on a blood pressure medicine that would help try to bring my blood pressure down to make sure that I would not be at risk for preeclampsia, which I am still at risk for preeclampsia. I had preeclampsia at 37 weeks and 6 days with AJ, and that is exactly why they took him early. So we headed back home to Kentucky, and whenever I came back to Kentucky, I was able to get in with a new OB. So finally, I am with a new OB. I love my OB. He's really good. He's straight to the point. He keeps it, 100. This is what it is. So far, my pregnancy has been good. I haven't been sick. I have nausea a little bit, sometimes late at night or sometimes first thing in the morning if I eat something. So I cannot eat first thing in the morning. Like first thing in the morning, only thing I can do is drink some water, or I know it's bad, I may have like a soda, but not every morning do I have a soda. So usually I just drink some water, and then around 12 or 1, that is when I'm able to start eating something and my stomach is ready to like take in and digest something. So each morning with this pregnancy is so different. With AJ, I threw up every day up until the day I had him. I had gestational diabetes and everything. I seen this OB, they ran, they did your original, you know, blood work that you need to do, urine or whatever, and everything was looking good. And at that moment, I was like around 12 weeks when I seen my OB last. And what was so funny, by 12 weeks, I was already on something for gestational diabetes. And that's just, it's bizarre to me. It's crazy because of the simple fact that last year this time, or not this time, but last year when I was pregnant with AJ, I had already been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. And this go around, everything is looking good, and I'm very grateful for that. Also, my blood pressure is not as high, but it's still starting to come down. They watch it very closely. Right now I'm taking labetalol 100 milligrams twice a day, and I take an aspirin every morning, and I take my prenatals. That's all the medicine that I am on, and I'm so grateful for that. And it is helping my blood pressure. Anything that I'm craving, usually I've been craving like chips and salsa, and some mornings I like at 3 o'clock in the morning I'll wake up for chips and salsa. Chips and salsa, and what else? I haven't been enjoying sweets like I usually do. And I miss that. Like, I'm not a big sweets person, but whenever I want my like a piece of chocolate, if I like chocolate sometimes. So if I want it, I want it, but haven't really been craving it. Olive Garden, I've really been just like digging the Italian food really a lot, like a whole lot. And I just been drinking water. Like I said, I will sometimes wake up for a soda, but majority of the time I'm like trying to drink down water to keep me from becoming so dehydrated. Another thing, what else? I'm really sleepy, but of course AJ still wakes up sometimes in the middle of the night, so I be sleeping from that. But other than that, I'm tired a lot, but no throwing up. Y'all listen, the no throwing up part is just like the best thing in the world to me. Like, I'm happy that I'm not throwing up 24/7. So another thing, I haven't had any mood swings. I've just been trying to relax, just trying to enjoy this pregnancy. I went to the doctor last Friday on the 13th, and everything was good. We did not do an ultrasound. I do not know the gender yet, and the heartbeat was 164. I am really praying for a girl. I really want a girl, because if I have a girl, y'all, I am done. Like, the baby making business is like closed. Like, I am so done. And I say that because, you know, everyone knows my husband is military, and he is overseas. So I'm here and he's overseas, and I'm raising AJ, and he did come home for AJ's birthday, and it's been so much better having him here, and I love having my husband home. This is technically not our home, but we're here with I'm here with in-laws, but I just miss having my husband by my side every night, and it just feels good to have him home right now. He's only here for a few weeks, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. So that's why it's so important, and so I'm praying so much that we have a girl, so I can just, you know, be done and don't slip. Don't be slipping up and getting pregnant. And it wasn't a mistake. It was just like, oh my, we just did not think that I would be able to get pregnant on my own. But God, he turned that thing around for me, and he made it possible for me to get pregnant the natural way without any medication. And I'm very, y'all can't even express how grateful I am for that. I'm truly grateful. So this baby is not a mistake. It's more of a blessing, but it just, the timing was just a little bit off for us because it is PCS season when the baby is born again. As you know, it was PCS season when AJ was born. So it just kind of was like, oh my God, we said we was not going to do this again, and we are doing it again. But it's okay. Everything so far is working out for our good, and I'm grateful. Andrew's grateful. We did celebrate AJ's first birthday, and I'm just, oh gosh, y'all, it just brought so many emotions because I just felt like I just had him, and it was amazing. So, and I felt good that day. Like I said, I've been feeling so good. I was able to plan his party, do what I want for his party, and it was a success. And I didn't feel so bad about it. I didn't feel, not necessarily so bad about that, but I didn't feel bad in my body due to pregnancy. I was dead tired whenever I was finished doing all this. But it was a good day. It was a great day. Even though it rained, it was still a great celebration for my son. And we love AJ, and I'm so happy that he gets to have a sibling, because he's gonna be a great big brother. He's so advanced. He's busy, and he got his haircut, his first haircut, and it just, oh gosh, it just brought, you know, his dad took him and he came back, and my baby was just traumatized from the haircut. But he looks like a big boy, and he is a big boy, and it seemed like ever since he got his haircut, he's even more advanced, even more busy. He's so smart, and I love it. I love being his mom. I love being a mom, period. I enjoy being a wife also. So it's just, I feel like we're so blessed, and I just cannot wait to be back in the same home with my husband again, in our own home. Just, you know, raising our family and just enjoying our children and raising them to be great men and women. Also, we are moving around November. So I'm so happy. The baby is due September 26th. But because of the pregnancy, it is considered a high risk because I am on blood pressure medicine. So I'm gonna give you a little update on what is going on with the PCS and the pregnancy. So originally, Andrew had orders for 2 years to go overseas, to stay overseas for 2 years without his family. And that was very, very hard to accept. We didn't tell anybody. We just, you know, figured out what we could do to help our family. Just to fast forward through it all, because I don't really want to go too much in detail about it. Everything worked out, and we're able to go. It's going to be kind of a wait before we go, but we are able to go. We have to wait till the baby, of course, is 8 weeks before we are actually leaving. It's a possibility that I will sign up for a C-section, only because that gives you an exact date of when you're going to have your baby most of the time. So I'm just grateful that everything worked out for us, because